Hi mathematicians, it's Mrs. Connolly here, and today we're going to talk about tally graphs. So I have some shapes that we're going to look at. Now, not only are we going to look at these shapes, we are going to collect data on them, and then we're going to organize them in this chart, or graph rather, and we're going to answer some questions. So let's take a look. Now I want you to remember, mathematicians are always organized and efficient. So we're not going to rush through this. We're going to carefully count each shape and collect accurate data. So let's take a look. I have here this graph that says shape. So we have hearts, stars, circles. I'm going to collect tally marks as I count. And then when I'm finally done, I'm going to put the number written in number form. So if there's 5 tallies, I'll write the actual number 5. So let's take a look together. We'll start with hearts. So I'm going to carefully count. So I see 1 heart, and I'm actually going to put a little check mark next to it because I'll know that I counted it. So I see 1 heart. I'm going to put 1 tally. Another heart. 2, now I'm going to add another tally. Another heart. 3, another heart. 4, and another heart would be 5. I have 5 hearts. So I'm going to write down the number 5. How was that? Are you ready to count stars? Looks like there's a lot of stars. So I'm going to go slowly through this because my job as a mathematician is to be accurate. So here we go. Let's do some careful counting. So I have 1 tally. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my group of 5. But I'm not done yet. There's still more. 6, 7, and 8. 8 stars? Woo! All right, mathematicians, are we ready to count our final shape? It looks like we have circles left. So here, let's do some careful counting again. So circles. And do you notice how I'm starting from the top and I'm just kind of very carefully going down, not going all over the place? It will help you stay organized if you kind of just start from one area and carefully go down. So let's count our circles together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles. So check this out, mathematicians. We did the job of organizing data. We had all these shapes mixed up. We carefully counted them and put them down as tallies. And now we know the exact number of each shape. So, what do we do with data? Usually when we have a graph or a chart in front of us and we're collecting data, we're trying to maybe ask questions or learn about something. So I guess for this, we're learning about the shapes that were in this box on my fridge. So if I asked you a question, I said, how many hearts were on Mrs. Connolly's fridge? What would be your answer based on the data we collected? Did you say 5? Because if you said 5, give yourself a round of applause. You're right. What if I asked you this question? Which shape had the most? Which shape had the most? What would you say? If you said star, you're correct. Give yourself a pat on the back. Nice job. What about the shape that had a medium amount? It didn't have the that was hearts, my mistake. The shape that has the fewest. Which shape had the fewest? Which shape had the fewest? If you said circle, you're right. Nice job. So one question I really want to talk to you about, and this question is on some of the packets that you've received, and it's in Boom Cards, is this. I think this question is kind of tricky, so we're going to take a look at it and examine it closely. It says, how many more stars are there than circles? So this is comparing two pieces of data. They want to know how many more stars than circles. And I think immediately, many of you want to say, there are 8 stars. And you're right, there are. But we still have some circles. So there aren't 8 more stars than circles. This is where it gets tricky. So I'm actually going to pull the stars and circles out. So check this out. If I pull these stars out, we have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now they want to know how many more stars are there than circles, but we have some circles. So check this out. This circle and this star, they kind of like match up. This circle and this star kind of match up like buddies. This circle and this star kind of match up like buddies too. And finally, this circle and this star match up like buddies. And that leaves us with 4 stars. So the answer to this is, how many more stars are there than circles? It's 4, because we have some circles. So there are 4 more stars. So if I wanted this to be the same, I would have to add 4 more circles. So let's examine this again, but with hearts. So this ends up being a subtraction problem. It is, I had 8 stars, but I have 4 circles. So I know that I have 4 stars left. There's 4 more stars than circles. So let's look at it with hearts. Let's think about this with hearts. I have 8 stars. I have 8 stars. And I have 5 hearts. How many more stars than hearts do I have? So we're going to change circles. Whoop. To hearts. We're going to try to solve this problem. So you could be making a prediction right now about what you think it might be. So I have 8 stars, I have 5 hearts. How many more stars than hearts do I have? So I'm going to start doing my matchup. What are you guys thinking? Take a look. I have 3 more stars than hearts. My answer is 3. All right. So I hope that you join me in the next few days for another lesson on graphing. We're going to look deep at bar graphs and pictographs. You can also go on to Boom Cards and try out some tally graphs on the Boom Cards site. If you have any questions, you can have mom or dad give me a call, or we can FaceTime. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye, guys.